Should have been celebrating my birthday this week. 36. Another year surrounded by people who love me, laughing too loud, eating too much, arguing over music, and staying up late telling stories we have already told 100 times before. That is who I was, that is what I loved. Instead, my birthday came and went quietly. Candles unlit, phone unanswered. 5 years have passed since the night I disappeared, and the question everyone keeps asking is the same one I ask myself, over and over again. What happened to me? If you ask my family to describe me, they will tell you I was warm, loving, a little silly, the kind of person who could turn a bad day around just by showing up. I had a habit of making people laugh without even trying, sometimes without realizing I was doing it. My sister used to say I had a heart that was too pure for this world. I could not walk past an elderly woman struggling with groceries without stopping to help. But do not get it twisted. I also knew how to light up a room. I knew how to start the party. I just did not need one to be happy. Truth is, I preferred home. I was a homebody. Family mattered more to me than anything else. I checked in constantly. If you were my sister, my partner, my mother, you heard from me every day, sometimes more than once. I always ended our conversations the same way. Family over everything. That was not just something I said. It was how I lived. So when they did not hear from me after I left to meet a friend that night, they knew, deep down, that something was not right. The last night, the night I went missing, started like any other. I left my place just after 8 o'clock a.m. PSM. I remember checking the time because I did not plan on staying out long. I told myself I would stop by, say hello, and be back home before it got too late. My sister and I talked less than an hour before I left. Nothing about that conversation felt unusual. No arguments, no fear, no rushed goodbyes. Later that night, I FaceTimed my partner from my friend's house. I remember laughing. I remember sitting down. I remember feeling normal. That call ended before midnight. After that, things get blurry, but not gone. According to the friend I visited, I left their house with someone they did not recognize, someone who was not supposed to be there, someone no one can fully describe. That is the last time anyone can say they saw me for sure. The morning after, by the next morning, I was not home. That alone was not unheard of. But by 9:30 a.m. concerns started creeping in. My partner reached out to my sister. Calls went unanswered. Texts stayed unread. Then there was my mother. She had been traveling that day, and I never called her. I always called her after her flights. Always. No excuses. No exceptions. That silence said everything. Trying to get help, my sister did not wait. She went straight to the local police station to report me missing. She was scared. She was firm. She was doing exactly what she was supposed to do. She was told to wait, give it 24 hours. So she did. When she came back the next day, she was met with confusion, contradictions, questions that did not make sense. At one point, she was even asked why she had not come in sooner. Imagine being told to wait, then being blamed for waiting. By then, precious time was already slipping away. My car 2 days after I vanished. They found my car. It was parked along a quiet, wooded road, not far from where I was last seen, close enough to matter, far enough to raise questions. The doors were closed. Nothing obvious was disturbed. It looked like it had simply been left there. Search teams came, again and again. They walked the woods. They searched the ground. They called my name. But I did not answer, and I was not found. The silence. After there is not much official information about my case, what is plentiful are the questions. Who was the person I left with that night? Why has not anyone come forward? Why was my family told to wait when time matters most? And what might have changed if the search had started sooner? 5 years later, those questions still hang in the air. So do I. Still waiting. My family never stopped looking. They put my face on billboards near the area where I was last seen. They attend events. They speak my name out loud, even when it hurts. My mother still pays for my phone. She says it is just in case. just in case I call, just in case I am out there, just in case I can still come home. There is a reward for information about what happened to me. But what my family really wants is not money. They want answers. They want peace. They want me. What you should know about me: I am a biracial woman with brown hair and brown eyes. I am about 5'8". I have pierced ears, wear prescription glasses, and have multiple tattoos that tell stories about who I was and who I loved. The night I disappeared, I was wearing a dark hooded sweatshirt, black sweatpants, and black athletic sneakers. Someone saw me that night. Someone knows something. The clues. If you are listening to this and wondering where to start, here is what I can tell you. I did not go far. I am closer to where my car was found than where I started. I am near water. Not deep water. I'm somewhere quiet, where the road curves and the trees block the view. Somewhere people pass without stopping. Somewhere you would not think to look twice. Listen for the place where the woods thin out, where the ground dips, where the noise of the road fades faster than it should. That is where I have been waiting, still hoping, still believing that someone will finally connect the dots. Because family was always over everything.